Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and today I'm doing a video review on DC Universe Classics versus Masters of the Universe Classics, Lex Luthor versus Skeletor. Now this set is the second part of the first wave, alongside the Superman versus He-Man 2-pack, which I reviewed just a little bit ago. And now while that set did heroes, this set actually covers the villains. And what better villains would be for this set than the arch enemies of the guys in the last 2-pack. Lex Luthor being Superman's arch enemy, and Skeletor naturally being He-Man's arch enemy. Now this set is also, unfortunately, the shelf warmer of the line right now. You could probably still find these guys in Toys R Us shelves even now. So let's take a look at the comic that's included. It's another He-Man comic, or Masters of the Universe. This one is a very nicely done one, and also features Superman. Big surprise. Now, as you can see, Skeletor here is actually designed after Skeletor in the comic. Let me get a better picture. Yeah. You see that face is pretty well designed after Bonehead right here. But I'll get to gushing on him later. First, let's take a look at Luthor. And then we'll take a look at Skeletor and compare them with the regular release. And here we got Lex Luthor, arch enemy of Superman, in his trademark power suits. It's a very nice sculpt of Luthor, but it has been released a few times before. And as far as I know, the original release of this figure had a gun that could hold the kryptonite shards he includes, and that the lack of that is a letdown. But it's not too bad. He still has his kryptonite. He has green, red, blue, and gold. Now each kryptonite affects Superman in different ways. Green hurts him, it's poisonous. Red does all kind of wacky effects on him. Gold is said to take away his powers forever. And I have no idea what blue does. But this is a nice sculpt of Luthor, and he has a nice set of articulation as well. He has wrist articulation, cut at the end of the glove. He has bicep articulation, elbow joint. He has a shoulder joint movement, forward back movement. He has a nice ball jointed head. And a very bald head too. He has waist joints cut at the top, so it actually does the ab crunch and waist movement all at once. He has leg articulation, but he's very well hindered by the skirt. Thigh movement, thigh swivel, shin swivel. He has nice articulated ankles, and that's about it. Yep. It's a very nice figure. If you collect DC Universe Classics, you probably already have him, but it's still a nice one. So let's get to Skeletor. And we're back with Skeletor, the Overlord of Evil. Yeah, he's one of my favorite villains, so this is going to be fun. He has a very Filmation style paint job on him, including that nice yellow skull. And it is done so well. I mean, that alone sold me. I mean, that skull really is what sold me on this guy. He has all the features of the regular Skeletor, minus the accessories, which he doesn't have the Havoc Staff, which bugs me as much as He-Man not having his power sword. I mean, granted, they give Skeletor a sword that He-Man could hold if you got both 2-packs, but they should have included his Havoc Staff as well, because it's pretty much his iconic item. Even the movie Skeletor had a Havoc Staff. But he has the ball-jointed head, shoulder joints, forward-back movement, bicep swivel, elbow joint, wrist swivel. He has his ab crunches, waist articulation, forward back knee movement, thigh movement, which is hindered by his skirt. And don't press it too far or you will. It's not a skirt, it's a loincloth, but don't press it too far or you'll tear the loincloth. He has knee joints. He has shin joints right where the shin guards are. He has ankle joints, and they pivot left and right. But he's a nicely done version of Skeletor. I really like how they made him. His armor is painted very well. All in all, he is a very well done version of Skeletor. I love that head. I really love that head. This is my preferred Skeletor, and I probably will use regular versions of Skeletor's weapons with him. But, yeah. Speaking of that version, I'll go get him for you. And here we have the regular version of Skeletor with the 2-pack version. Now, the 2-pack version has a much different color purple than his original counterparts. It's a little bit brighter, it stands out more. I think it's, well, I can only speculate that it's a little bit closer in line with Keldor's armor. I don't know for certain, I'll have to wait. I'll make a follow-up video when I get Keldor. Yeah, the skull is obviously a little different. That yellow really brings out a lot more of the details than the regular version. Although I do like the red eyes of the regular version. Let me get those a little bit closer. Yeah, the regular version has a little bit more red in his eyes, but they're both really good. I just like the this guy a little bit better. The armor detail's a little bit different. This one has a lighter purple detailing on the crossbones and rivets, while this one has a more metallic purple crossbone and rivets, and also features the metallic purple on his chest piece, as while this one's a little bit red. Articulation is obviously the same since it's the same mold. Now, the regular version of Skeletor does include the Havoc Staff, which This Skeletor can use just fine. Kind of, if you can work his hand into it. Ah, there we go. Yeah, but yep, there he goes, and he looks pretty good with it too. And all in all, both Skeletors are very nice, but my preferred one will be the 2-pack until they make a 2000X version. But yep, that's Skeletor versus Lex Luthor. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please feel free to comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Enjoy and take care.